time to wake that ass up. It is your girl, Tarotnista, formerly known as Titz on Deck Tarot. How y'all doing this morning? It's just a quick message. I wanted to say this yesterday, but I forgot to. Hold on. Excuse me. And a lot of us, it's time to start speaking up for yourself and start releasing the power of your throat chakra. So if you got something to say it. Whatever you have to say is valid. At the end of the day, people share their opinions all the time. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So if you have something to say, go ahead and speak your truth. If you know that if you take time to kind of pause and halt, examine why you're doing that pause and halt. Like, is this necessary to say right now? Sometimes people crucify themselves. So if you're about to argue with somebody and you about to go in and then it's like you stop real quick and you like, sometimes winning a fight or winning a battle is just shutting the fuck up. Go figure, right? Go figure. A lot of us are fighting change right now. I know I am. So yeah, it's time to just step into your power and just renew yourself. But let me kick it off with a little meditation. Everybody just sit down, clear your mind real quick. Give me a little Y'all ready? Close your eyes. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let me massage your mind. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. You can continue to do this as I play this bowl. President's Day. I think today's President's Day, right? And the word of that is just ringing in my mind. What is the definition of a president? Because we literally don't have one right now. Crack pipes. To make shit equal when it's mad homeless people sleeping on the trains because they need to be warm. Get the fuck out of here. And just... So, some of you may feel like it's a lot of injustices, or if you experience a lot of injustice, whoever did the injustice to you, alright, so justice is about to be served for you. If you felt like you was, if you had some type of injustice, or if you done some type of injustice to someone, like, you're going to get your justice and that person is going to get theirs. Like, in whatever way that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Look, a lot of enlightened energy. A lot of stagnancy and complacency as well. Wow. Okay, so some of you have been... Again, back to justice, right? So you're getting your justice. Justice is not always like, oh, I beat a court case or whatever. It could be for some of you guys or whatever. Justice could just be like... you having those subtle aha moments. All those questions that you wanted answered, that you couldn't get answered, they're about to be answered now from within or from without. So when I say from without, maybe somebody about to pull up on you unknowingly, giving you some information about something that you've been wanting to know. Maybe you asked them, maybe they spun you, and maybe you're about to get the real facts. So just be on the lookout for that, whoever is looking for information. Look. The Queen of Wands reverse. Again, like I said before, resistance to change. A lot of you, it's time for you to change and step into your power. Some of you may be questioning yourself. You may not feel as confident as you normally do, and you probably aren't stepping into your power right now because you feel like it's a losing battle, because you have so many people hold you down, and not in a positive light, but like hold you down in a way to say like you don't matter, your voice doesn't matter. Well, I'm here to confirm and affirm and reaffirm and reassure and tell you that your voice doesn't matter. We are all unique souls. We are all unique spirits. Even people I don't like, if you're watching me, I hope you get inspired. At the end of the day, we are all unique voices. We are all unique souls, and we all have something to bring to the table. And right now, you're about to give birth to those new ideas. Some of you are actually about to push babies out, but a lot of you are about to give birth to even old past ideas. So, if you're a person that allow other people to hinder you, use that as your motivation, because it's time for you to go ahead and step out. It's that balance, that masculine and feminine energy. Feminine, I don't even say that. That masculine and feminine energy is here. So you better step into that feminine and get creative, and then step into that masculine and get that shit done. Get that work done. That work study, that case study done. You did all your studying. You work for other people. You work with other people. But guess what? There's people here putting out shit work, or work that you know you could do. I'm not going to say shit work, but I'm going to say shit work, or whatever that you know you could do better than. You got a lot of people that's higher up than you that are afraid of your talent and your potential. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Go back to school. Change your name. Change your hair color. Whatever you've been wanting to do. Start walking different habits. Whatever. Shit. Change your sex. Whatever it is that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Don't be a little bitch about it either. I mean, some of you are getting cutting with your words, because right now it's time, like you're cutting stuff out, you're cutting people out. That complacent energy, that getting stagnant, it's time for it to get cut out. So a lot of you probably even went through some tower moments right now in your life because the resistance of change, so it just had to come over for you, and it had to happen to you. But allow yourself to get out there and do what it is you need to do, even if it's you writing it down in blue ink, yes, blue ink, manifestation power, blue ink. You sitting down, writing it down in blue ink, and then just getting that done. Just getting that done. Take a step, take a rest, take a pause. Take a step, take a rest, take a pause. Say it with me. Take a step, take a rest, take a pause. At the end of the day, no, you've been working. So some of you, it's time for you to be still in your moments. Like, continue to work, continue to be work, continue to look at your work. You may feel like you put out work, but it's not yours. Like, this is why you probably experienced some type of depression or complacency or some type of stagnancy, because you felt like you was pouring work into other people's projects, other people's things, other things that may have been going on. At the end of the day, it's time for you to pour that shit back into you. Take a breath, take a step, take a pause. If you're looking at the work that you did and you feeling some type of way, don't delete it either. Hello, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. If you feeling like don't feel like that. Don't delete it. Keep it. At the end of the day, all your hard work is going to pay off, and everything connects. So even if you're not doing the thing that you want to do, keep that there just to look at it and see, okay, maybe I could add this new idea to what I'm doing now. Or the complacency, the stagnancy. It's just there for you, just as the reminder to tell you, like, every little step you take, you're still going to be there. You're always going to be the person that's going to be there to support you. Yeah, we want outside support. Yeah, it feels good to have outside support in the support system. But you got to see stuff for what it is. You can't make something... Look, didn't I say I was going to have a tower moment? Didn't I say tower moments are happening? I said that shit is happening for your good. It's happening for your good. Look at this shit. Look. I just said that. It's time. It's time for change. If you afraid of that change, guess what? Change is coming over you whether you like it or not. Sorry, if you shy, you scared, you don't want to get out and talk to people, guess what? People about to run up on you with the run up, and you're going to be in situations where you're going to be the one that's going to have to speak. You're going to be the one that's going to have to present. You're going to be the one that's going to have to work. You're going to be the one that's going to have to do it. Why? Something suddenly came up. People suddenly started dropping like flies. You suddenly had to get the shit done by yourself. It's either you going to do it or you're not going to do it. But I promise you this, love. If you don't do it, somebody's going to call your phone, a ring-a-ding-ding, a ting-a-ling-a-ling. They're going to call your phone and convince you to get out the house or convince you to do whatever it is you need to do. I promise you. Mark my words. The Tarotnista said it. Look. And you're going to try to fight it. You're going to, oh, no, I can't do this. No, stop being afraid. At the end of the day, our biggest fear, anybody that's fearful, that has a fear of success, you're just afraid of your own power. So, in those moments when you find yourself judging somebody and hating on somebody, that's because you see, like, all right, so when I say judging somebody, hating on somebody, I'm going to put it in this light that's doing well. It's because you see the power in them. You recognize that same power within yourself. And you know that it's like, oh, well, they doing it. I could do it too. Right? But instead of congratulating them, you're hating on them because that's a better way for you to talk yourself out of doing what it is that you need to do for you. Come on, somebody. No, but for real, even if you talking shit about some, at the end of the day, small minds don't go big places. I've been called to come out my house to share my, so then that's what the fuck you do. Find out a way that's good to you. Fula Buntu. You find a way that's good to you. That feels good to you. Like, so if that's writing a book, telling the story or whatever, then you do that. Or if you're going to be the person that's outside, like, God said, look, whatever floats your boat, or find your lost remote. If you translate through fashion, do that. You translate through writing, do that. You translate through cooking, do that. You translate through singing, do that. Whatever it is that you translate through here, do that. Whatever it is that floats your boat and you feel like you need to get your messages and your story out, you do whatever it is that drives you. If it's nursing, if it's being a doctor, if it's driving a fucking truck, you want to drive it a specific way or a certain way that's not going to hurt nobody, then you do that shit. Yeah, I know who you are. I'm just looking at your, what you call it? The name on Instagram. Somebody may want to follow you. You see? Do that. Do that. It's time to seek out expansion. It's just time for you to expand. It's time for you to broaden your horizons. It's time for you to accept what you have. It's time for you to make those deals. It's time for you to be busy, but not be busy doing bullshit. When you are fixing your life and when you are getting yourself together, you don't have time to pop shit about other people. You don't, because you're too busy working on yourself. And if you find yourself popping shit about somebody, you're going to be in the midst or a point where you're correcting yourself like, oh, I don't know why that person not doing this. It's like, wait a minute. Oh, shit, I'm not doing that either. I'm going to have to go ahead and do this and do that. So a lot of us are coming up to realizations, understanding different parts of our shadow or understanding like different parts of ourselves that we need to work on and how we need to get there and what it is that we need to do to get there. Complacency, these tower moments. It's going to be a shake-up for everybody right now. It is. Well, only the people that's been fighting change. If you've been embracing it and flowing with the current, then you good. You're already on the right track. But if you've been fighting it or whatever, half in and half out, guess what, baby? Guess what, babe, bro? Guess what? You getting pushed the fuck out the window. Sorry to tell you. Sorry for you. Well, that's all I got for you today. Stay up and stay blessed. Remember, I'm open for personal readings, so hit my DM or hit my email. Hit my email to go ahead and book a personal reading with me. I do hour and beyond. Okay? So, I'm going to just close it out with a little prayer. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Orisha. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you of power sign power, mind, sound, and body. I thank you so much for being with us at this time. And I just thank you so much for bringing everyone together, stepping into their power, controlling and getting rid of that, all those limiting beliefs, and just stepping into the fullness of the fear that is holding you back, and just breaking out of that fear and saying, fuck you, fear. Fuck you, fear. Thank you. To everyone that's watching, I call all my energy back into me, back into the center of my heart, in the place where it belongs. I take all my energy back. I hone it. I own it. I love it. Those old ways, those old things of me are no longer exist, and they do not live here anymore. No jealousy lives here. No jealousy lives here. And so it is. One last thing that's ringing in my head right now. A lot of us are making new connections. A lot of us are about to start moving different. You may have people telling you, oh, you acting funny. You're not acting funny. You're just being made new. And if it makes you feel bad when a person tells you that you're acting funny, pull your energy back, meaning give that person a little break for a little while so you can focus on yourself. If you feel that's going to distract you, once you can get to a point where you can be strong enough to know what outside noise is and what present help is. Okay, that's my time for today. Sincerely yours, the Tarotnista.